Hey everybody. Okay, this is my second attempt at this, so maybe I won't blabber because I really rambled a lot in the first one, but I have a feeling I'm going to in this one too. Got a couple things I want to say. First of all, I mentioned the other day when I did my update video that I was going to get to meet Britlee in person. She's on YouTube as Britlee to you, and we met for lunch the other day, and I just have to say I just love her. She's so cute and she's so nice, and I just really enjoyed getting to know her a little bit better, finding out more about where she's at in her journey and where she was at to lead her up to her journey. And I got to learn more about the duodenal switch, which I really was not familiar with at all. So it was very interesting. I'm really enjoying the opportunity for us to get together again. And just let me know when, Britlee. I'm ready. Also, one of the things we were talking about, some of the YouTube people, and I've been thinking a lot about lately how jealous I am seeing Tom going up and visiting everybody up in Massachusetts and up north, and you know, just seeing different people getting together. And it was nice to get together with Britlee, but we thought it might be cool to put together a little road trip and maybe go see some of the YouTubers that aren't far from Tennessee. Maybe visit some people in South Carolina or North Carolina or Kentucky, you know, the states bordering around Tennessee. So I'm going to see if we can't get something together and maybe come see a few of you guys and maybe make a little road trip out of it. You know, pick up people along the way as we go and go meet, go visit other people. I don't know. We'll have to do something. Anyway, the other thing that I wanted to comment on was I went for my 3-month post-op checkup yesterday with Dr. Boyce, and my appointment went really well. At first I was a little disappointed because they said unless you're having any complications you really don't see the doctor, and I was like, oh man, because I haven't seen him since I had my surgery. The last 2 checkups I went in, he wasn't there. He was in surgery, and I got to see his assistant. So I was like, okay, but I'd taken my camera along, and I told Crystal, the nutritionist, you know, that I really was hoping to get a picture of him, and you know, I told her all about the YouTube thing, and she was like, really, I'm going to have to check that out. And I was telling her what a great, you know, source of support it is for me, and you know, all you people out there, and all the wonderful comments, and you know, having to hold yourself accountable and being honest. And so she was like, oh, so you tell everything like what you're doing and what's going on, huh? I said, yeah. She said, I will definitely be checking that out. I said, okay, well then I need to confess right now. So I went ahead and told her about my eating the pizza at my daughter's party, and so she didn't get on me too bad. She was actually kind of proud of me that, you know, I recognized that I had done wrong, and she said that's a big part of this. You know, we all have to learn it. You have to change your heads. The surgery doesn't change your head, and you have to learn how to do that. And so she was proud that, you know, she made me feel good anyway, that I'm on the right path, and I'm definitely making better choices. I'm definitely doing something a little bit right. I was hoping to have been 70 pounds down at my 3-month checkup, and unfortunately I was at 69 pounds, which is where I was when I did my update this week. So I was a little bit bummed about that I couldn't get that 1 more pound off. But wouldn't you know, today, 1 day later, I'm down 2 pounds, so now I'm down 71 pounds, which I'm happy about, and I hope I don't jinx myself. I hope I keep that 2 pounds off and maybe add a pound or 2 to it for my update for this coming week. To be continued on that. But she was really nice. She's keeping me on the same phase that I'm on now. I don't get to advance into the next phase 4 is what they call it until my 6 months, and at that point they'll let you start incorporating potatoes and a little bit of rice, you know, a little bit of the carbs that we're not allowed to have at all now, that are no-nos. But for now she just still wants me to keep with the protein first, and then fresh fruits and veggies. So I'm going to keep trying to do what I'm supposed to do. And you know, she was happy about the Bariatric Advantage vitamins that I'm taking. She agreed that those were really good vitamins, and she actually gave me some samples of some flavors of the calcium and multivitamins that, you know, in case I wanted to try and up something different. I have to tell you, as far as the calcium goes, I will stick with the cinnamon. At first I thought they were a bit hot, they kind of burn your mouth, but now I've taken them so much I'm used to them. And compared to the ones, I tried a mint and a chocolate and a cherry that she gave me. Ugh, I didn't like any of them. I'll stick with my cinnamon. But other than that, I mean, she was real happy with where I'm at as far as my eating and everything. I talked to her about my hair, and she just kind of not laughed at me, but she was just like, you know, you're not going to go bald, and it will grow back. And she said, if you really, you know, get down and look close to your scalp, you'll probably already see little stubbles where all that hair is coming out, where new growth is coming in. And her theory is not the protein, not, you know, everybody's got their theories, but hers, she said basically, you know, losing that amount of weight in such a short amount of time is trauma to your body. You know, she says, you know, you can experience hair loss with any kind of trauma you go through, and definitely losing that amount of weight, she said, even though you feel physically better, but to your body that's a trauma, and that's what can cause the hair loss. So she told me don't stress about it, and I told her that I'll probably be seeing her with a wig on when I come in for my 6-month checkup if it keeps coming out the way it is. Anyway, I still got to do that egg thing. Maybe I'll do that Sunday. But anyway, I also went and met with Kelly, who is our exercise physiologist, and I just love him. I mean, he just exudes energy. He's so upbeat and outgoing, and he's just, I know he sees a ton of people every day, but when you're there, he just, you know, makes you feel like it is just all about you. And I mean, he would like me to be able to incorporate more exercise. You know, we both know that that's, the more exercise I can incorporate, the more weight I'm going to start getting off of me. And now that I've lost this, you know, 70-some pounds, I am able to move around a lot better than what I could before. So right now I'm just doing 1 mile 2 times a week, and he wants me to up that to 4 times a week. So while my kids are at soccer practice, I'm going to try and start walking around the track while they're practicing instead of just sitting there watching them. Actually try to get me some exercise in as well. He also wants me to start doing some resistance exercises, some pelvic tilts, leg raises. You know, he showed me a series of 5 different types of exercises that he wants me to do 1 rep of every day for a week. And then week 2, do 2 reps of all 5 exercises, and then work up to doing 3 reps of each, you know, as I can stand it. So, and I mean, he just got down on the floor in the middle of his office and was demonstrating all these exercises to me. He's just wonderful. And in the end, I ended up getting to see Dr. Boyce, which I was real happy. And when he saw me, he just kind of went like that, because he hadn't seen me since the day he operated on me, pretty much, or the day he released me from the hospital. So that was, you know, 69 pounds ago. And he was like, oh, you look beautiful. And I'm sure he says that to all his patients, but to me in that moment, it felt wonderful to hear that. And so I got to get a picture with him, and I'll post that at the end. I also took some pictures. I mentioned this in the first take of this video. I took some pictures of me and Britlee at our lunch, and I'll post that at the end as well. The other thing I'm real excited about, my husband got tickets to go to Dollywood, which is a big amusement park here in our area, and I've never been. I've lived here almost 11 years, and I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm not going to go to ride the rides. I know I'm not able to ride the rides, but I've just never gone before because I didn't think I could handle the walking. So I'm real excited to go to Dollywood tomorrow and get to let me see who's calling. Get to experience the joy that my kids are going to have from being there. I'm real excited about that, and I'm going to take my camera, and hopefully I'll get some good pictures, and I'll post those next week. But anyway, I have rambled to death. I think I've talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Meeting Britlee, my 3-month post-op, hopefully getting to meet some of you YouTubers, and my trip to Dollywood tomorrow. So, talk to you guys later. Bye.